very soon. Hello, hello. Yes, just give me 1 minute, 1 more minute, and yeah, we can go. Okay. Almost ready. So good to be here again. without any live stream again, by the way. It's not because I didn't want to, it's just because there was an Easter, okay? And because of that, I couldn't do the live stream because yeah, I spent that time with my family and it was impossible to actually be on time actually, because it was different cities. So yeah, so today I decided to jump in and do the live stream. I will see how long it will be, but as I mentioned before, I'm not like a big streamer. I'm just doing this for myself and yeah, for myself and for people who wants to watch it on live or later as a VOD. So today we're gonna talk a little bit. We're gonna analyze some videos. We're gonna talk about some dancers, but also we're gonna, like last time, we're gonna check some posts, some opinions, some perspective from different dancers. And I think I feel that I need to show you guys one profile of one dancer because I think this one is very important. Why it's important is because I think this guy created that for people, for the community, for the culture. And of course, like, it can be like, you know, the opinions can be different. I agree. But in my opinion, this guy is making like, he's doing a very, very good job. He's doing a very good job. And from what I know, he helped many people. And also, not only helped, but he's the guy who's not afraid to speak about some stuff that is happening in the scene. All right, this guy actually was on my live stream once because he created we created together a video about the life-changing moment. Yeah, basically about life-changing moment. And this was one of the video that he actually collaborated with me. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. And yeah, I hope to all of you who are watching this right now and who are gonna watch it later, I hope this will be very, very helpful, and maybe you will find even more values on his profile when I'm going to show you this. Okay, I think we ready. This is good. I feel really good when I can just talk to the camera, you know, on live. So back to one thing, when I was saying that there was no live stream for 2 weeks because before I was judging during the weekend. Now there was an Easter, and today there is a live stream, but next Sunday, Monday, there will be no live actually, because I'm judging again, and I'm gonna be out in a different city for the whole weekend, so it's impossible. But maybe on Monday I will do the live stream, because if I cannot do this on Sunday, Monday is the solution. Monday is the option. Okay, let's go. Let's start. Recently, I saw the post on his profile. I'm gonna show you the profile. Let me just quickly change that. Okay, you cannot see anything yet, but you will in a minute. Yes, now you can see my screen. Now we can see what I want to show you. This guy, this profile, Groove with Joe Longomo. This guy is he's a dancer. Longomo is a dancer. He's a very, very good dancer from France. If I'm not mistaken, he's from Paris, because I know that he lived there. And yeah, that's where I met this guy. So yeah, Joe Longomo is a dancer, and this is his different profile. As you can see, it's grown really, really fast. And yeah, I think this guy is doing very, very good job. And recently I saw this, he has a lot of posts, as you can see, about dance scene and about dance itself. Hold on, I'm just gonna do something. But this one actually, this post, this one is the post I wanted to tell about. I mean, to tell you my opinion, to show you this, because it's very important. I think it's very important to actually understand what he is talking about in this post. Okay, so let's go through this post. Okay, and then we can say something more about it. Okay, and then we can also go to the through comments, because I'm pretty sure there will be like a lot of people saying some stuff. So, ostracism in dance. Correct me if I'm wrong. This is not my first language, but the English is not my first language, but I think I read it correctly. Ostracism in dance. Nobody says it out loud, okay? But everyone feels it. Not being invited, not being seen, not being included. Slowly, you feel pushed out. Not because of your level, but because you don't fit. Silence can exclude too. Why I think this is very important post? Well, to me, it's very important, specifically for me, because me personally, I felt that. Okay, I felt that ostracism, and I felt everything what he said here. I felt that I'd not being invited, not being seen, not being included. Okay, and I felt pushed out. And I know exactly that everything what I said, everything what I read here, it wasn't because of my level, because my level was already high at that time. I know that this was because like he said, I didn't fit. Okay, I didn't fit into some brackets that people wants me to to fit. And basically, I know this feeling. I know what actually happened in my mind and inside me. I know how I felt. I know how at some point I even think, yeah, I think I can say that at some point I even started to hate myself and dance. And it wasn't because of me. It was because of all of this what was happening around me, And I said that this is a very important post because there are many people who are excluded, who can actually feel this way, who, if they are not following the rules that someone is setting up, they can feel like they are aliens. And many times these people gonna we're gonna push that type of people out from the ciphers, from the circles, you know, the group teams, studios, everything. Okay. um what's happening next is, in my opinion, is not helping the community, you know, because first it says that hip-hop is unity, it's a community, it's a culture, but it's a community, but it's not helping this, you know. If Okay, let me say it this way, let me say it this way, we can push to the side someone who is not respecting the rules, who is disrespecting people, disrespecting the rules in some area, in some, I don't know, place, or between the group of people. But the communication is the key, all right? And I think this is the most important thing that we need to understand. Communication. We cannot just act like nothing is happening and pushing out someone's from, you know, from the community. I was there. I felt that way. And I'm really glad that he actually decided to create that post, because I know, and even me, I didn't have that audacity to say something loud about it. No, I was too scared. And even if I knew my, you know, my level, I knew my value and everything, I was too scared to actually say something. And I think this is normal, especially when a lot of people actually are pushing you out. So during that time, the people didn't want to invite me, and I know this not just because I, you know, I said it, but many people said it to me. Many good people actually who wanted to invite me, let's say, or who were actually trying to collaborate with me, but yeah, they had the, you know, their hands were tied, because they said we cannot do nothing. We were actually said it many times, let's invite him, let's include him, but they said no, not him. And this was one thing. Okay, another thing was like not being invited, not being seen as well. Last year, I was in Italy. I visited Italy for a dance battle, and there was a judge, the Polish judge, Jurek, also Spider, and one Italian girl. Excuse me, I don't remember her name, but she was very good. But then at the end of the day, I don't remember her name. After the competition, I spoke with Jurek. She's from Poland as well, like me. And she says something that really stayed in my mind, like in my mind, but also in my heart. She says a lot of things about my dance, my musicality, my way of listening and feeling the music, but what actually stayed, like, you know, the most with me was that she actually agreed with me that people like me, with my style and with my attitude, that I don't want to be involved in, you know, the crew or something. They have really rougher journey in dancing, the dance scene, and I agree with that, because the most easiest way is to do what's work every time. But me, I don't want to do this. I want to be myself. I want to be real, and I want to um, express myself through dance. And this is something what I really, really um, admire and what I want to live for as a dancer. But going back to this, not being seen, I was there as well. Many times I was battling, not passing the pre-selection when I should, or I lost many battles that I shouldn't. But it was just because I was not being seen. Yeah, I think I said it correctly. But yeah, this is happening, you know. Not being included. I would say the same thing with invitation. Not being included, not being invited. Not being included is also, I think, even worse, because invitation is one thing. At the end of the day, it's just an invitation, but not being included, very, very close, but I think it's even worse. Okay, because everyone wants to be included in some social life. Okay, so when people are not including you in their plans or in their free time, it's painful sometimes, you know. And especially it's painful for us dancers. When there is a jam, let's say there is a jam in our city, everyone everyone knows about it, but no one said it to you, said about it to you. Okay, yeah, that's really tough. Oh, this topic is very important. I'm gonna say this like 100 more times if it's needed. Very important, because we tend to think that, oh, let's say it this way, let's put it this way. Nowadays, a lot of people are saying that hip-hop culture is not political and everything. But let's be honest. It's political, and it's full of bad behavior, bad attitude. Okay? Like everywhere, of course. It's everywhere, of course. I agree with that. But I don't care about everything everywhere. I care only about the scene and the culture I'm in. So because I'm only the guest in this culture, the hip-hop culture, I want to behave good. I want to learn about it. I want to get more knowledge. I want to give myself to the culture, because this is the way I can actually contribute to the culture. But also, I don't want to play against the rules. I don't want to change the rules. Okay, I can help shape them, shape the new rules, but I don't want to change them. I don't want to go against them. But like I said, let's be real. It's full of abuse, politic, what else? Like, you know, things that are negative. And we live in the times that we see this more and more. We see the ostracism, like this post. We see the sexual assaults. We see the abuse, like the mental abuse. I think you understand what I'm saying. And yeah, this is something that we should think about before we go further. Okay, I see that Joe in the description said almost the same thing I said before. Ostracism is not always obvious. Agree. No confrontation, no explanation. That's what I faced. Just absence. You're not called, you're not invited, not included. That's exactly what I said. And over time, you start questioning yourself. Also, I said that with time, I started to hate myself. Okay? Not because myself, but because of that, this actually had enough power to make me hate myself. Yeah, basically. Is it me? Am I not good enough? But sometimes it's not about your level, it's about circles, preferences, unspoken dynamics. Oh, whoa, whoa. And the hardest part is silence leaves you guessing. That's why awareness matters. Because exclusion doesn't always shout. Sometimes it just disappears you. I would say this. Silence leaves you guessing. This we can actually take to everything in our lives, not only the dance. Because recently I had some situations that I actually that the situations was yeah, I was involved in them. I am involved in them, and just because of the silence of the lack of ability to communicate, these situations they are very, very big and serious. So this is also the thing I noticed long time ago in the scene, but also in life, in the dance scene and in life, that people slowly are losing the ability to you know, to communicate in a very open and clear uh, clear way. Cool. Let's see what people are saying about this. These camps throwing Afro dance camps without invitation. African teachers. Super weird. Okay. Truth. Worst is no explanation and silence around it. I prefer if it's obvious, direction can be addressed head on. Opportunities, places may be chosen by level, but any good group, club, community, all members should be held equal, otherwise they're not worth your time. Yeah. Oh, I dealt with this 24/7 from various people in the dance community, and it's not just on the internet, but in person as well. All I do is show love through this news platform I've been doing since 2009, and there were days where I think, damn, when will it be the day where I get to breathe and feel accepted in the dance community? The ostracism in this community has done more harm than uniting for the good. That's damn, that's strong. This sentence, the ostracism in this community has done more harm than uniting for the good. At some yeah, I could I understand this perspective, and I could say yes, I agree. Because what should be good and unite us, let us actually spend more time with ourselves in the internet. Okay, like unite even more. If we live in a different countries, this should unite us. Yeah, like I said, this actually is dividing us. It's actually is dividing us. And this is internet, but this guy said that he faced that not only in the internet but in person as well. That's what I said at the beginning. I faced that as well, and I still feel it when I'm on the event, you know. Maybe not towards me, not all the time, but I'm a good observer, and I can see that people are acting like this, and they are pushing out some people. Some of them they are pushing out because of their level, style, because of the way they are actually, you know, they are. And I get it. Yeah, we don't have to like everyone, but we shouldn't just, you know, just pushed away like people. I'm trying not to do this. I cannot say I never done that. Sorry, I cannot say that I never did that, because probably I would be like a big hypocrite, because at some point in our lives we all did something like this, but I'm trying not to be like this. Favoritism in dance is ugly. There is a place for everyone, and every dancer was once a beginner in their lives, but they forget this. Yes, this is my motto. It's my motto. Okay, I'm trying to reminding myself constantly, like over and over again, that once I was there as well. I was struggling the same way they struggle. I was there. Now maybe I'm a little bit further, and yeah, and I'm keep constantly reminding myself about this, because it's very, very important in my opinion. And that's also why what I want to help people, you know, as much as I can. And whenever they message me, whenever they write a comment asking me something, I'm always there to answer, because I know how hard it was for me to get that knowledge, um, and overall how hard it is in this scene. Let's go further. Yo, bro, stop reading into my life story. I felt like you're tailored to spit my reality on here. Thank you. You're doing God's work. You see, there are like hundreds of comments, I would say, yeah? How many comments? We don't see. 100 or maybe 1,000. But people see, like, people can speak English, Chinese, Japanese, Russian, I don't know, like Spanish. They all live the same life, and we are in this different part of the world, you know. Yeah, man, I stopped letting that bother me, but it did at first, and for many years. Honestly, I know I'm enough now, and my art reflects this new mentality. Good to read that. Exactly, good to read that, and good to know that this guy is just prioritizing his art, his mentality, his, I mean, his healthy mental. Yeah. Yes, have this in dance classes in Atlanta many times. Let's see, a couple more. Oh, what's going on? Okay. Yep, this is it. This is so true. So this is the one post. Very, very important to me. That one. Ostracism. 23 comments. I didn't know about it, but yeah. Some people are not commenting. But there is also like many other posts. And yeah, just let me. My friend just asked me, where is the stream? So I'm gonna just show him, because he thinks the stream is on Twitch. Oh, no. Okay, but no, not anymore on Twitch. We are on YouTube, because my channel is yeah, is something I'm really working on. And just a small off top, I remember like I was barely 1,000. I was actually I was really wondering if I can make the 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year, and then suddenly they grow so fast. Now I'm on the, how many? Oh shit. God damn. Okay, there is another post playing the victim in dance. This one is uncomfortable because yes, abuse exists, toxic behavior exists, but not everything is that. Sometimes we lose, sometimes we're not ready, sometimes we need to work more. And instead of facing that, it's easier to play the victim. Just remember that. Because it protects the ego, but it also blocks growth. There is a difference between being treated unfairly and avoiding responsibility. And knowing that difference changes everything. Okay? Playing the victim in dance, another post. Very important. Not every struggle is abuse. Not every loss is injustice. Sometimes it's just a part of the journey, but it's easier to blame others than to face yourself. Growth starts with accountability. Not everything is against you, okay? Sometimes it's on you. So good. So good. This post is so good. It's written well, you know? And why? Is again, just like ostracism, I felt that as well in my life and in my dance career. I was in that position as well, and I'm not gonna play hypocrite. I also played the victim. I also played the victim many times, and either it was when I was losing battle, and all the time I was saying like, oh, I didn't lose that battle, the judges blah blah, oh this guy clearly this guy or she lost, I should win and everything. Okay, or maybe like oh yeah, I was treating every struggle as abuse, or maybe not abuse, but yeah, like kind of lack of luck. Okay, and this I was saying about this, like losing battles, not passing the pre-selection, I was blaming others, not myself. And I didn't see this part, that sometimes just part of the journey. And today I would say this is the most important part of the journey, because this like taught me everything. Every struggle that I faced, every loss that I had faced, yeah, every pre-selection that I didn't pass, everything that happened, without that I wouldn't be able to get to the point, to the place I am right now. No chance. And I really would like to young dancers, or the dance, maybe not young, but the dancers who are starting, because the age is only the number. Okay, we don't have to be young to start. We can actually be, you know, older guys, and we still can have the decent level of dancing. But I really would like for people to understand that every struggle that they are facing is necessary to get them to the point where they want to be, okay, or get to the dream they want to achieve. This is something like we cannot avoid, okay, we cannot skip. We have to face everything, and then we can be and then we're gonna be ready, like, okay. Yep. Oh, and this is also a funny thing, like not everything is against you, because how many times you actually, let's say something happened to you and you said like everything is against me, or you think that this and that, okay, like this guy or this girl, they always have that luck, they have everything, it's easy for them, okay, they are good, they're winning, they do that and that, they travel. Me, everything is against me, I cannot do nothing, okay, I'm unlucky and everything. No, I think these people just they just accept everything what they have, what they're facing, and they do their stuff, you know, and that's it. Oh my god, I have to just turn off the notifications because I'm keep getting them and I'm checking if it's very important. Yeah, okay. And sometimes the one judge that doesn't vote for you the entire battles need to get those rounds. Accountability is a superpower these days. Yeah, so important. So yeah, groove with Joe Longomore. Just go check this out, check this profile. This is a Longomore. I like this guy. He's funny, he's very strong, he's a good dancer, and as we can see, he's a very wise dancer. So yeah, everything probably, I mean probably for sure, everything he faced, okay, he was a witness, or he faced everything of this, he experienced that, and that's why he can actually say a lot about it. Okay, cool. Let's jump into another topic. Yes, we're gonna watch some battles, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna watch some battles that I think they are interesting, and one of the best I've seen recently. And yeah, let's jump straight into it. Let me just turn off the music. So as you can see, the battle is between Majid and De La Noche. Okay, Summer Dance Forever 2024. I really like that battle, both of them. Is here in that battle, a lot of stuff is happening, a lot of you know, the movements, musicality, groove, naturality, and character. So yeah, so let's watch it and then we can speak about it. Let's go. I hope the voice will be enough. Let's quickly see. Yes, I can also just put it a little bit more here. Let's go. If you ingest it pure, heard they like yoga, that's good. Cause I'm a stretcher, more edge in the next contestant. My presence possess perfection, professing the resurrection, which led to the effervescence, the pressure, compress your chest, and you better respect them. Basically, first I would like to say something about Majid, because I remember when I was very, very young and I saw him, his dance was already good, but I specifically remember just one bottle very, very much. Let me just quickly show you. And let's start from that bottle, and then god damn, yes, I have it. Okay, let's watch it. It's that bottle. It's Larry versus Majid 12 years ago. I thought you fell over there. I was like, you see that resolution, you see that quality of the video. Look at Majid, how he's dancing. Crazy. Now you're gonna see him dancing on Summer Dance Forever 2024 again, and you're gonna see how crazy he is right now. And this is also very important to understand that 12 years ago he was like this, and this was already his good level, okay, very good level. But then 12 years later he's dancing like, my gosh, different, and on another dimension, another universe, I would say. He's on another universe, I would say. And that's the good indicator and reminder to never stop believing in ourselves and just do our stuff. So old, but let's get back to this. Look again. My verse is laced with fentanyl, be dead in a second if you ingest it pure. Heard they like yoga, that's good, cause I'm a stretcher, more edging the next contestant. My presence possess perfection, professing the resurrection, which led to the effervescence, the pressure, compress your chest, and you better respect the legends. Get wetter, protect your melon. You bled when the lead was spreading, you bled through your red intestines. You dead when your head is swelling. I slept with the weapon, the Smith and Wesson, rest in my dresser drawer. He's so skinny, he could do push-ups under the exit door. You can see the bones in his face. In my opinion, Majid right now is one of the best dancers. Definitely top 3 in the world. His character, the way he's like execute the movement, like in he's very calm, you know. He's very calm in my opinion, and he's doing this effortlessly. And like I saw in one of his reels, I mean not his, but on his profile, he gave an interview and he said like he's just making he's just having fun when he's dancing right now. And this is something what we should all remember, always having fun. But now look how effortless he dance, and at the same time how controlled his dance is. Like Skeletor, cold nights moving at Snow White, no 7 dwarfs. Ass run on test, I keep the peace like Meta World. Heard you was a straight A student, that's a clever score, but you gon' get a D- every time that we touch your jaw. High on your demise, I'm sorry we never met before. If your project was the projects, I'll throw you off the tennis floor. Deepest teacher like Queen Latifah, I'm quick to set it off. No Schwarzenegger, I'm Schwarzenegger, I am the predator. Shorty sent him a heart emoji, now he gassed up, don't let that heart go to your head. Drake can't cut detectives against gangsters, we got drama. The D's and the G's, those saying Gabbana, I'm always on your mind. What's up with you, partner? I'm living in your head rent free, I'm a squatter. 3, 2, 1. Let's watch it once again, okay? And then we can watch the De La Noche response. Now, like, he's starting with this charisma and the character, like, you can clearly see the maturity. 12 years ago, it was on different, you know, level. That's understandable, but still. He's not rushing. It's not rushing at all. He's just doing this effortlessly, like it wasn't the Summer Dance Forever battle. Moving at Snow White, no 7 dwarfs. Ass run on test, I keep the peace like Meta World. Heard you was a straight A student, that's a clever score, but you gon' get a D- every. I love his groove, by the way. I love how he can actually keep the groove continuity in his groove. Like, I love how he can actually keep the continuity in his groove, like almost all the time. I said almost because the only one time I saw him, or maybe like times I saw him that he's not keeping his groove in continuous motion, is when he actually intentionally break it. So yeah, so I love how he's able to keep his groove constantly flowing, you know.
Time that we tested your high on your demise. I'm sorry we never met before. If your project was the projects, I'll throw you off the second floor. Deepest teacher like Queen Latifah, I'm quick to set it off. No Schwarzenegger, I'm Schwarzenegger. I am the predator. Shorty sent them a heart emoji. Now we gassed up, don't let that heart go to your head. Straight haircut detectives against gangsters. We got drama. The D's and the G's. Those saying Gabbana. I'm always on your mind. What's up with you, partner? I'm living in your head rent free. I'm a squatter.
3, 2.
Now let's watch De La Noche, because about her, I love how she is able to play with the movement in a subtle way, very subtle way, very subtle way. Actually, she can do it in a very unique way, in my opinion. Like executing the movement that she wants to do very precisely, but at the same time she's not rushing, and she's very good.
Wow. De La Noche.
Look,
My verses laced with fentanyl, be dead in a second if you ingest it pure. Heard they like yoga, that's good, cause I'm a stretcher more edging the next contestant. My presence possess perfection, professing the resurrection, which led to the effervescence, the pressure, compress your chest, and you better respect the legends. Get wetter, protect your melon. You bled when the lead was spreading, you bled through your.
you see, that's what I said. Like, she can literally do not a lot, or I would say she's doing a lot, but in a very calm and subtle way. The thing is, in the battle like this between these two, or the people on their level, is completely different nowadays. We're gonna watch one more battle from the past, okay, where it was different in my opinion. But nowadays these dancers on this level, they are actually much more calmer and mature. And the good thing is, today we can take out even more from these battles if we are good watchers, observers, and listeners. So yeah.
You dead when your head is swelling. I slept with the weapon, the Smith and Wesson resting my dresser drawer. He's so skinny he could do push-ups under the exit door. You can see the bones in his face. He look like Skeletor. Cold nights moving at Snow White, no seven dwarfs. Ass run on test, I keep the peace like Meta World. Heard you was a straight A student. That's a clever score, but you gon' get a D- every time that we touch it. Your high on your demise. I'm sorry we never met before. If your project was the projects, I'll throw you off the seventh floor. Deepest teacher like Queen Latifah, I'm quick to set it off. No Schwarzenegger, I'm Schwarzenegger. I am the predator.
How many people, how many of you actually can say that they have enough confidence and courage to do something like this in a battle, during the battle? Because she's doing something like this. I'm gonna show you like this during the Summer Dance Forever. During the Summer Dance Forever, being able to slow down and just play with the basic rhythm, basic movement, with the pause, okay? Sometimes when I was watching this in the past, when I was analyzing this in the past, sometimes I was wondering if ever I will be able to do stuff like this. Now I see that it's possible, because yeah, I can definitely say that I'm able to do that because I'm self-aware of myself, and that's what is required. Not only this, but this, in my opinion, this helped me a lot. But look, she's doing stuff like this during Summer Dance Forever. Like this.
No Schwarzenegger, I'm Schwarzenegger. I am the predator. Shorty sent them a heart emoji. Now we gassed up, don't let that heart go to your head. Straight haircut detectives against gangsters. We got drama. The D's and the G's. Those same emoji. Now we gassed up, don't let that heart go to your head. Straight haircut detectives against gangsters. We got drama. The D's and the G's. Those same Gabbana. I'm always on your mind. What's up with you, partner? I'm living in your head.
I don't remember the verdict.
At the count of 3, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
My G. Make some noise for De La Noche, please.
So yeah, so during the Summer Dance Forever, the big competition like this, they are able to, you know, to remain calm and execute the movement in a very, very subtle way. So it's crazy, you know. Let's watch it once again, just, you know, without stopping, and yeah, we can jump into another video.
If you ingest it pure, heard they like yoga, that's good. Cause I'm a stretcher, more edge in the next contestant. My presence possess perfection, professing the resurrection, which led to the effervescence, the pressure, compress your chest, and you better respect them. Let just get wetter, protect your melon. You bled when the lead was spreading, you bled through your red intestines. You dead when your head is swelling. I slept with the weapon, the Smith and Wesson, rest in my dresser drawer. He's so skinny, he could do push-ups under the exit door. You can see the bones in his face, he look like Skeletor. Cold nights moving at Snow White, no seven dwarfs. Ass run on tests, I keep the peace like Meta World. Heard you was a straight A student, that's a clever score, but you gon' get a D- every time that we touch your jaw. High up your demise, I'm sorry we never met before.
This moment was crazy.
No Schwarzenegger, I'm Schwarzenegger, I am the predator. Shorty sit them a heart emoji, now we gassed up, don't let that heart go to your head. Straight haircut detectives against gangsters, we got drama. The D's and the G's, those saying Gabbana, I'm always on your mind. What's up with you, partner? I'm living in your head rent free, I'm a squatter.
3, 2, 1. De La Noche.
Crazy. I love how she's just approached that round. She's still, like, you know, she's still herself. She's not playing anyone. She's just doing her stuff. No matter the level of the battle, she's playing with the music. And yeah,
every time that we touch your jaw. High on your demise, I'm sorry we never met before. If your project was the projects, I'll throw you off the 7th floor. Deepest teacher like Queen Latifah, I'm quick to set it off. No Schwarzenegger, I'm Schwarzenegger, I am the predator. Shorty sit them a heart emotion.
yeah.
Now we gassed up, don't let that heart go to your head. Straight haircut detectives against gangsters, we got drama. The D's and the G's, those saying Gabbana, I'm always on your mind.
Yes.
What's up with you, partner? I'm living in your head.
Let's jump into another battle, which is Junior Udat versus Evian. Okay, two dancers that are actually extremely good in movement. In movement overall, but also in movement development. In a development in a very logical way, not. I would say, yeah, of course they are, you know, there is a part of organic side in them, but oh, you can see my dog right now. Yeah, you see, he's very, very sleepy. Okay, so yeah, the both of them, they can actually oh my god, now I forgot. Hey, stop. Hey, stop. Sorry. In a very logic way. So they are developing the movement in a very logic way, and they are not, like, you know, cutting this. So everything is very intentional. But now let's watch this. But my dog is trying to find a good spot. Oh, I think he found it. Okay. Cool, let's go. Let's watch it first.
Major paper off the space of the skyscraper. Niggas on my crew, you need to get down. Frown, cause you and your crew was made to let down. Officials, sparkling clear, just like a glass crystal. Blast a pistol, that's when you start to give a missile. Jesus,
I love this track.
procedures with the antidote that big out when I bust your ears. Release this, I hope you know the line the weakness. Fuck the sweetness and a line of nigga weakness. Cut your face up, the face up. Dash the L without the coca lace up. Face up, stick your place up and shake up and lift your face up. Wrong move, we puncture everything from the waist. Blow the space up while you gag on the branch and then get the dough and put an expand on action.
There is none higher. You bitch ass niggas, you call us fire. You rock, stop rocking. Be quiet. The spot is set the motherfucker.
Let's turn the heat up. Let's bring the noise, my nigga. Fuck y'all niggas won't do. Go get the gas and the magic.
3, 2, 1. Yeah.
There is none higher. You bitch ass niggas, you call us fire. You rock, stop
We have an answer.
be quiet. The spot is set the motherfucker.
Let's turn the heat up. Let's bring the noise, my nigga. Fuck y'all niggas won't do. Go get the gas and the magic. We about to blaze it. Every move is major.
Yeah.
Major paper, open space up in the skyscraper. Niggas on my crew, you need to get down. Frown, cause you and your crew was the major let down. Officials, sparkling clear, just like a glass crystal. Blast a pistol, that's when you start to give a missile.
That's what I said about logical. In Junior's dance, we can see it even more clearly. One movement, and he can create a whole round from it. Yeah, that's crazy.
Second round.
That's good. Second round is crazy. Both of them.
Siempre vengo con la clica. Ella hace lo que hace, no explica. Y yo lo tiro porque siempre multiplica. Y ya tú sabes, ella coge pa' la pizza. Yeah. Yeah.
God damn. But now, what Junior did is crazy. In my opinion, beyond everything.
Siempre vengo con la clica. Ella hace lo que hace, no explica. Y yo lo tiro porque siempre multiplica. Y ya tú sabes, ella coge pa' la pizza. Yeah.
Damn. Wow. And now let's stop here. Because this round, when I saw that on Instagram, after the Summer Dance Forever, I was like, my God, what he did is actually unbelievable. Because he, as I said before, he's able to, because he trained to do that, but he was able to use one. He's able to actually use one movement, one move, and develop this logically and in a very smooth way, creating at the same time the story behind that movement. And here, even when he was focused, when he was doing this, he created even more than just a story. Okay, let's watch it once again, because this is a masterpiece in terms of movement. Okay.
Yeah,
Even with the music, everything is with the music.
siempre vengo con la clica. Ella hace lo que hace, no explica. Y yo lo tiro porque siempre multiplica.
He's going back.
Y ya tú sabes, ella
Now
coge pa'
he's
la
changing. He's switching. Yes.
Yeah.
Here, when he actually goes up and just goes down again at the same in the same way, it looks like he was rewinding himself. I cannot see like any difference when he was going up and down. Here.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
And this part when he was going on the ground once again. Hold on, I'm just gonna close the door to my room because the dog will just bark a lot. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Cool. When he was going down again, okay, because there was like we had the oh my gosh, parts. Yeah, let's say parts. The part when he was on his knees, then he was traveling up. He goes back on his knees, goes back up, dance a little bit, and now he's going to the level 0. Let's go. And the way he's preparing himself here. You see, again, I said that he is able to actually create something from one movement, and he did this movement, this move here, and then he's gonna develop this by going back to it suddenly on the beat. Here. This battle was crazy. I think I think there was a tie, so
Yes.
yeah.
Okay. This is what you have been hoping for.
Let's watch the last round.
Yo. I'm saying.
Yes. The Avian styles is very, it's so wild. I would say now, me personally, I like his style less than it was before, but it's just now I like it less. It doesn't mean I don't like it, because now I know, I can see that he's going somewhere with his dance, with his style. And maybe at this point he don't know. Yeah, it's kind of like he maybe he's in some kind of transition between one and another one, and this is now is the part that he's, you know, trying to get these things better, and this is normal. So I'm not saying I don't like his style, it's just I like it less, but because I don't understand it 100%. But I see he's crazy, you know, and I know that if he gonna just develop this, he's gonna go somewhere, you know, very, very high.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Answer.
Yeah. I'm saying.
Damn, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Three.
I don't watch other dances or battles very often. I watch them sometimes, either to catch up what's happening on the event before, you know, if I'm not there, for example, or if I see some reel on Instagram on my feed. But sometimes I really like to watch and remind myself many things that, yeah, it's very refreshing for us. Okay, let's start again. It's very refreshing for me to watch it sometimes, because it's reminding myself and refreshing myself many things I worked on, and I can actually chill out, focus on their movement, and then I'm like, yes, because we all are doing this to inspire ourselves. So if we watch someone and this person is inspiring us, that's huge. We can take a lot from that, and we can actually go back to the practice, not copy, but in being inspired. And especially like if someone's style is very, if their strengths and weaknesses are very similar to us, that's giving us a lot as well.
2, 1.
Both of them are masters of movement development, in my opinion. Here, the last battle, the dancers, the captain and YD. YD is not dancing anymore, so many people wish that he can come back to the dancing, but actually he's not dancing anymore for many years. He quit, but his musicality was crazy, and this was 2015. Let's say thing I said about the battles in the past and how they evolve. Today we can actually see crazy level, and also, I mean, oh, I said it in the wrong way, very wrong way. In the past and now, there was and is crazy level, but me personally, I can take out even more from today's event. I mean, not events, but battles. When I watch the top dancers, because their maturity is something that resonates with me, and I love the way how they dance is mature, calm, and subtle. Yeah, let's jump into this battle because it was, from what I remember, it was very good show of musicality.
Probably not a challenge. I've been counted out so many times I couldn't count it. Funny how now my accountant is having trouble trying to count it. To the people that think that I owe you shit, payback's a bitch and you know that shit. Y'all niggas getting too old for this. Please don't think nobody notices. I've been up for way too many days. Y'all sleeping enough for me anyway. Y'all don't be doing shit anyway. Y'all are not true to this anyway. OVO, East End, reps up, we might just get it with the Reaper. Millions to my people. They gon' go Tony Montana and cop them some Chevys and free those to get from the wasteland. They told me to tell you you met to some wastemans and stay in your place, fam. My dad is from Memphis and I am the king. I should probably just move into Graceland. Madonna's a ting I know and I'm the king of pop. I'm building never land. How he hate me when I never met the man. Woo! You might just get it with the
Sometimes I'm really wondering where he would be today if he would never stop dancing, if he would just keep going and dance, you know. That would be, I think it would be very crazy. So yeah, let's see. Let's watch Captain.
Always new women, gotta keep them honest. The girl of your dreams for me is probably not a challenge. I've been counted out so many times I couldn't count it. Funny how now my accountant is having trouble trying to count it.
I know many people gonna say that Kefton is not hip hop or he's not bouncing, but he's extremely good dancer, especially like now. I think he's so clean with his movement, much more than he was in the past.
Y'all niggas getting too old for this. Please don't think nobody notices. I've been up for way too many days. Y'all sleeping over me anyway. Y'all don't be doing shit anyway. Y'all are not true to this anyway. OVO, East End, reps up, we might just get here with the Reaper. Everyone home for the summer, so let's do nothing illegal. I'm gonna make 50 million and get some millions to my people. They gon' want Tony Montana and cop them some Chevys and free those to get from the wave, fam. There's not much to say, fam. They told me to tell you you met to some wastemans and stay in your place, fam. My dad is from Memphis and I am the king. I should probably just move into Graceland. Madonna's a ting I know and I'm the king of pop. I'm building never
I would say this choose of the song for this kind of competition was not very good. I mean, they still, like, you know, gave a crazy performance, but in my opinion, this is not a good choice. Let's go to another round. Yeah, look at him now. What I said about his musicality. He was actually one of those dancers that everyone were saying, like, oh, YD is a king of musicality. Of course, like, you know, he was extremely good. Yeah, let's see it now. What's happening? Oh, shit. I like this part. When he just get back straight to dance. Also, again, you do this kind of stuff during the event like this, Summer Dance Forever battle. Level of confidence is really high. I want to watch his next round. Let me skip Kefton. Not because I don't like him, but I want to watch next round of YT. Because I reminded myself when I watched him. I reminded myself about how good it was to watch him and how entertaining was his dance, and actually how much I get out from him. Yes, that's what I said. That was his style. He was playing with music a lot. That's what I said. I really would like to see him today. I'm really curious where his style would, you know, would go, how it would evolve with his level of musicality, and yeah, with time, how actually he would dance, you know, when he would like evolve to, will it be more mature, like calm, subtle, but still like hitting the beat, or even more like wild, you know? Let's finish his round. Yes. Hey, Dan's definitely evolved today. And yeah, now I when I watch this, I'm like, how far it it goes. So yeah, that's would be everything for today. So that's what I wanted to do today, to talk about. And yeah, thank you so much for being here with me today again. For all of you who wants to watch it later, it will be on VOD. And yeah, next, no Sunday, but Monday we're gonna have a live stream. So yeah, that's it for today. Thank you so much, and we see each other on Monday. Thank you.